Wow. 7-0, man. We've done it. We've broken a record. I'm not sure how I feel right now, but I guess jubilant is a really good word. Alright, press, I'll take some questions.
How's it shaking, Mama? Elvis here with the Elvis Inquirer. Yes, I left my last job at the Daily Danza under that tyrant of a boss and I started my own news company. Anyway, you broke a record. Congrats. Does that psych you out going into next week?
Well, that's a very good question. Now, I have been the first person to go 7-0 in the GBA under the Jirachiefs, and I'm so privileged and proud of this organization. I'm proud of my front office. I'm proud of all the Mons in the team that have helped me to get to this point. I will say this. It does not psych me out going into next week, because going into next week, I'm going to be 0-0. I'm playing a game, and that's all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be planning appropriately, as I always do. I'm not going to let any distractions get in the way. No noise about my record. No noise about my differential. No noise about March Madness. I'm just going to go out there as if it was 0-0 and go win a game.
I just can't help believing that you may lose eventually. Even Rome fell. Jolt, do you think you'll lose this season?
Well, that's a good question. But once again, I'm only looking forward to next week. I'm not thinking of many weeks ahead. I like many of my matchups. I think they're all very solid. However, I can only speak to next week and say that I think we have a good matchup next week. I think I've got a good game plan I'm throwing together, and I'm not letting any outside noise get me.
How does Celesteela feel after finally pulling off a big sweep this week? I know you had been looking forward to seeing Celesteela sweep for a while now.
Yes, absolutely. Celesteela, the MVP for this week, was absolutely thrilled going back into the locker room after the game. Finally, he proved his worth as a member of my team. This was a very important game for him and a very important game for us. We really wanted to break this record, and I think Celesteela wanted it too, and that's why he really stepped up to the plate this week. The Autonomized set worked great. Mixed sweeping set worked great. It even took out a Blaziken, which you would think should have been super effective against it with a fire type attack, Fire Blast, something. Nope, not this week. Not against my Celesteela. I'm proud of him. He did an excellent job, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do going into next week as well.
Alright, Joel, one more question for you, Mama. So, this was the big debut for Durant, and unfortunately, I don't think he really got any screen time. I wanted to ask you about Durant. Will he finally get his day on the Pokemon battlefield, just like his older brother Kevin in the NBA?
Yeah, you know, I was very sad that Durant didn't really get as much screen time as I had hoped. I really put together a good set this week. You could definitely see it in the team builder as previously, but it is what it is. We put the guys out there who are most qualified to be out there given each situation. And Durant, as prepared as he was to go out there this week, he didn't quite fit the bill when we needed situational players. Celesteela fit that mold a lot better. We also had Gardevoir, and we had the Aerodactyl as well at the beginning. Mega Venusaur was vital. We didn't really need him too much this week, but he was definitely ready, and he will be ready whenever called upon in the future. Sorry guys, that's all I got for questions this week. We're moving on to next week. We're going to improve upon this miraculous streak. We'll see you then. Peace.